Every morning, millions of people take their vitamin D pills, believing they're doing the right thing for their muscles, their bones, and their energy. It's one of the most common routines among older adults who want to stay active and strong after 60. But here's something many don't realize: vitamin D on its own isn't the full answer to maintaining muscle strength or youthful energy. It plays an important role, of course, but it's only part of the equation. Think of vitamin D not as the power itself, but as the switch that tells your body it's time to turn on the systems for growth, repair, and strength. The problem is, that switch can't do much if the power isn't connected. Without the right supporting nutrients, it's like flipping a light switch in a house where the electricity is out. The switch moves, but the room stays dark. That's why so many people who take vitamin D every day still feel tired, weak, or disappointed that their muscles aren't improving. Muscles are living, responsive tissues. They need more than just a signal. They require the raw materials, the fuel, and the right chemical messengers to actually grow and repair. When one part of that system is missing, progress slows. Your body quietly shifts into what can be called maintenance mode. You're not noticeably weaker, but you're no longer building real strength either. You might find your workouts don't feel as productive, your recovery takes longer, or your energy fades earlier in the day. Here's the encouraging part. Recent studies have found that there are two often overlooked vitamins that can completely change how this process works. These nutrients help convert that on signal from vitamin D into real, usable power for your muscles. When taken at the right time, especially in the morning, they work in sync with your body's natural rhythm, helping boost energy and activate muscle-building pathways that vitamin D alone can't switch on. So, if you've been faithfully taking your vitamin D but still wonder why your strength or energy hasn't improved, stay with me. What comes next may reshape how you think about aging, strength, and vitality. These two missing vitamins could be the simple key your body needs to finally function as it was designed to: efficiently, energetically, and resiliently. Before we explore what they are, let's look closer at why vitamin D, by itself, often falls short. Vitamin D is indeed vital for strong bones, healthy muscles, and sustained energy. But what's often left out of the conversation is how it actually operates in your body. It doesn't directly build muscle or form new tissue fibers. Instead, it works as a messenger, a signal that tells your body to begin important biological processes. But it still depends on other nutrients to carry those actions out. Think of it this way. Flipping a switch only lights up a room when the wiring, the bulb, and the power source are all functioning together. If one piece is missing, nothing happens. That's exactly how vitamin D works. It turns on the signal, but it needs its nutritional partners to complete the job of building and repairing your muscles. But when your body doesn't have the right support, especially enough protein and essential vitamins like B12 and B6, that signal from vitamin D simply stops in its tracks. Inside you, vitamin D works hand in hand with hormones such as testosterone and insulin. These hormones tell your cells when it's time to grow, repair, or restore strength. But they can only do their job when your body has the right building blocks: amino acids from protein, enzymes that rely on vitamin B6, and healthy red blood cells powered by vitamin B12. When those nutrients are missing, the message to build gets sent, but your body doesn't have the materials to follow through. A study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism confirmed this. Researchers found that vitamin D alone didn't improve muscle size or strength, not unless participants also had enough protein and supporting nutrients. Their blood showed higher vitamin D levels, yet their muscle performance stayed the same. In other words, the switch was flipped, but the light never turned on. That's why many people over 50, even those who eat well and stay active, still deal with fatigue, slow recovery, or a gradual loss of muscle tone. It's not because they're doing anything wrong. It's because their nutrition isn't aligned with how their body actually works. Your body doesn't just need nutrients, it needs them at the right time and in the right balance to activate the systems that build and repair muscle. This is where timing makes all the difference. In the morning, your body naturally produces more cortisol, the hormone that helps wake you up and get you moving. But cortisol is catabolic, meaning it breaks things down, including muscle tissue, if your body doesn't get the right nutrients to balance it. So, when vitamin D is taken alone during this early window, it sends the start signal, but there's nothing to prevent the breakdown happening at the same time. Pairing vitamin D with protein, vitamin B6, and vitamin B12 in the morning creates an entirely different result. It helps shift your body's chemistry from breaking down to building up. The truth is, muscle health isn't about one single nutrient or supplement, it's about how they work together. Vitamins and minerals are designed to act in synergy, not isolation. When one is missing, the others can't do their job properly. That's the hidden reason why so many people hit a plateau, even when they're doing everything right. The signal is strong, but the system is incomplete. So, if vitamin D acts as the switch, what provides the real power? What gives that signal the strength to become energy, endurance, and vitality? Let's start with the first often overlooked nutrient, vitamin B12. I like to think of B12 as the ignition key for muscle growth. Without it, your body can have plenty of protein available, but it can't efficiently turn that protein into muscle tissue. You can picture protein as the fuel and vitamin B12 as the spark that allows your body to use that fuel effectively. Here's what's happening inside your cells. Vitamin B12 is vital for a process called methylation. This process helps your body produce energy, repair DNA, and form new red blood cells, the very ones that carry oxygen to your muscles and keep them strong. Every time you move, every time your heart beats a little faster, this energy system is hard at work. But when your body doesn't have enough vitamin B12, that entire system begins to slow down. Your red blood cells become fewer and weaker, which means less oxygen reaches your muscles. The result? You start feeling tired more often, your stamina drops, and even light activity can leave you worn out. This is why so many older adults notice their legs tiring more easily than before, even when their diet and exercise habits haven't changed. It's not simply a matter of age, it's about how efficiently your cells can produce and use energy. When B12 levels decline, that efficiency breaks down. Muscles don't receive the oxygen they need, and over time, they lose tone and strength. This process contributes to something called sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass that naturally occurs with aging. Scientific evidence supports this. A study published in Frontiers in Physiology found that older adults who had normal protein intake but low B12 levels showed noticeably weaker muscles and slower recovery compared to those with healthy B12 levels. Once their B12 was restored, their muscle performance improved by nearly 20%, even without any change to diet or exercise. That's a remarkable difference, and it highlights that B12 isn't optional. It's essential for turning the food you eat into real, usable strength. Vitamin B12 also plays a crucial role in your nervous system. It protects the myelin sheath, the insulation around your nerves, that allows signals from your brain to travel quickly and smoothly to your muscles. When that insulation wears down, which can happen with both age and deficiency, your brain may send a command, but your muscles don't respond as strongly or as precisely. You might notice slower reflexes, unsteady movements, or a general feeling of weakness that doesn't quite make sense. Restoring healthy B12 levels helps that communication system come back online, improving both coordination and muscle response. Timing makes a difference, too. The best time to take vitamin B12 is in the morning, ideally with a meal that includes protein. Here's why. Morning is when cortisol, your body's wake-up hormone, is at its peak. Cortisol helps you get moving, but it can also break down muscle tissue for energy if your body isn't properly nourished. Taking B12 with breakfast helps flip that balance. Instead of breaking down, your body shifts toward building and repair. You're not only helping prevent muscle loss, you're actively supporting muscle growth and improving how your body processes protein throughout the day. If you've ever woken up feeling drained even after a full night's sleep, that could be your body's way of signaling a B12 shortage. Without enough of it, your cells can't produce adequate ATP, the molecule that fuels every muscle contraction and keeps your organs running smoothly. Over time, this energy gap can make even simple daily tasks feel harder than they should. But when B12 levels are restored, the difference can be profound. Within weeks, many people experience clearer focus, stronger legs, and a steady sense of energy that lasts all day. So, where can you find it? The best sources of vitamin B12 come from real, nutrient-rich foods. Grass-fed beef, wild-caught salmon, pasture-raised eggs, and Greek yogurt are all excellent choices. These foods don't just provide B12, they also contain the natural enzymes and cofactors your body needs to absorb and use it effectively. For anyone who avoids animal products or has trouble absorbing nutrients, the most effective form of vitamin B12 is methylcobalamin. It's already in the active state your body needs, so it can be used right away, no conversion required. Combine B12 with protein in the morning from your breakfast or a supplement. This gives your body both the spark and the fuel it needs to build and repair muscle. You'll feel the difference not just in your energy levels, but in how your muscles respond, how your balance improves, and how your stamina gradually increases. But B12 is only part of the story. Think of it as the ignition key that starts your body's engine. There's another nutrient that keeps that engine running smoothly: vitamin B6. If B12 starts the car, vitamin B6 is the wiring that makes sure the power actually reaches every system in your body. Without enough B6, the connection weakens. You might have the fuel, but your muscles can't use it efficiently. Vitamin B6 is essential for one of the body's most basic processes, turning protein into amino acids. Every piece of chicken, fish, or egg you eat provides protein, but it's B6 that allows your body to break that protein down into the usable components your muscles need. These amino acids are what help your muscles repair after activity, grow stronger, and stay healthy. When B6 levels are low, this conversion process slows down. Your body struggles to build or maintain lean muscle, no matter how good your diet or exercise habits are. And B6 does even more. Inside your muscles, there's a stored form of carbohydrate called glycogen, your built-in energy reserve. Vitamin B6 helps release that stored energy when you need it. Without enough B6, this system becomes sluggish, leaving you feeling weaker, more easily tired, and slower to recover. Many people think this fatigue is just part of getting older, but often it's simply a missing nutrient that can be replenished. B6 also supports something many wouldn't expect: your mood and motivation. It helps your body produce neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which affect focus, optimism, and drive. When your B6 levels drop, you might notice not only physical fatigue but also a lack of enthusiasm or willpower. Getting enough B6 can lift both your mood and your energy, making it easier to stay active and consistent. And consistency, more than anything else, is the real foundation of long-term strength and balance. Science strongly supports this. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who maintained healthy B6 levels had stronger muscles, better endurance, and less inflammation than those who were deficient. Another paper in Nutrients reported that vitamin B6 supplementation helped improve recovery and energy metabolism, particularly in people doing light physical activity. These studies show that vitamin B6 nourishes more than just your body, it also supports your mind. It links physical vitality with mental clarity, helping you stay active, centered, and emotionally steady. Timing plays an important role here, just as it does with vitamin B12. Taking B6 in the morning with a source of protein works in harmony with your body's natural rhythm. As cortisol levels rise early in the day, your system is primed to shift from breaking down muscle to rebuilding it. Vitamin B6 helps guide that transition. It transforms the protein you eat into amino acids right when your muscles need them most. Over time, this small daily habit can make a big difference. Your morning workouts begin to feel smoother, your stamina increases, and your recovery becomes quicker and easier. Getting vitamin B6 from food is wonderfully simple. Chicken breast, tuna, and salmon are all excellent sources. If you follow a plant-based diet, bananas, potatoes, and whole grains provide plenty of B6 as well. Just one medium banana supplies roughly a quarter of your daily needs, while a serving of chicken or tuna can easily meet the rest. If you have trouble absorbing nutrients or simply want added support, look for the active form of vitamin B6 called pyridoxal 5-phosphate, or P5P. This version is ready for your body to use immediately, no conversion required. Most adults need about 2 milligrams of B6 per day, a small amount that delivers a powerful benefit. When you combine vitamin B6 with protein and B12, your body starts functioning at a higher level. You may notice fewer dips in energy, steadier focus, and muscles that respond more consistently to movement and effort. Even your sleep and mental clarity tend to improve as your brain chemistry finds better balance. Think of vitamin B6 as your body's energy conductor, the one that keeps every system working in tune. It takes the food you eat and turns it into energy your muscles can truly use. It bridges your body and mind, allowing you to move with confidence and purpose. By making B6 part of your morning routine, you're giving your body exactly what it needs to stay strong, focused, and resilient at any stage of life. Now that we've explored how B6 and B12 work together to build energy and strength, let's see how timing and food choices can make these effects even stronger. In the next section, we'll bring all of this together into a simple, practical morning plan you can start right away. Because at the end of the day, it's not just what you eat, it's when and how your body receives it. Timing alone can dramatically change how your metabolism and muscles respond to nutrients. Every morning, your body follows a natural rhythm. Cortisol levels rise to help you wake up and get moving. It's part of your built-in energy system, but cortisol also has another role. It's a catabolic hormone, meaning it breaks things down to release energy. When you wake up and skip breakfast or start your day with just coffee and something sugary, your cortisol levels stay high. In that state, your body begins to break down muscle tissue to create quick energy. Over time, this slow breakdown can weaken your strength, even if you eat well later in the day. Here's the interesting part. You can completely change that process simply by giving your body the right nutrients within the first few hours after waking. When you provide protein along with vitamins B12 and B6 in the morning, you send a clear message to your metabolism: build and repair. This shifts your body into what's known as an anabolic state, the mode where it creates new muscle tissue and supports recovery, rather than breaking things down for fuel. This isn't just theory. Research published in Chronobiology International shows that when you align your nutrition with your body's internal rhythm, meaning you eat protein and essential vitamins early in the day, muscle protein synthesis can increase by 25 to 30% compared to the same meal eaten later. That's a remarkable difference, all based on timing. Think of your body like a factory that opens its doors at 6 in the morning. Your muscle cells are the workers, ready to start building and repairing. But if you don't provide the materials protein, vitamin B12, and vitamin B6, it's like they arrive to an empty site. They wait around with nothing to do until the supplies finally show up. When you eat a balanced breakfast, it's like delivering those materials right on schedule. The workers get to work immediately, and your body spends the rest of the day focused on growth and recovery. That's why your first meal of the day is so important. It sets the tone for your metabolism for the next 12 to 16 hours. Start strong, and your energy, focus, and performance stay steady throughout the day. Miss that window, and your body shifts into compensation mode, breaking down stored protein, slowing energy release, and leaving you feeling sluggish before lunchtime. Now, let's look at how these nutrients work together. Protein provides the raw materials, amino acids, for your muscles to rebuild. Vitamin B12 helps your cells convert those amino acids into usable energy and new tissue. Vitamin B6 acts as the bridge that allows that energy to move where it's needed most. Together, these three form a kind of biochemical triangle that supports strength, stamina, and mental clarity all at once. Remove one piece, and the process slows. Keep all three in balance, and your body runs like a well-tuned engine. Each morning, the goal is simple: create that balanced combination. You don't need anything complicated or costly, just real, wholesome food your body recognizes and can use efficiently at the time it needs it most. When it comes to nutrition, there's one principle that always stands out: food first. Supplements can be helpful, but they're not a substitute for real meals. Your body absorbs nutrients more effectively from natural foods, which come packed with enzymes, trace minerals, and healthy fats that all work together to boost absorption and support overall vitality. It's not just about getting nutrients into your stomach, it's about getting them into your cells, where the real work takes place. Here's an example. Vitamin B12 from wild-caught salmon or grass-fed beef doesn't come alone. It arrives with natural proteins, zinc, and omega-3 fats that help your body absorb and use it efficiently. Similarly, vitamin B6 from foods like bananas or chicken brings along fiber and potassium, both essential for healthy nerve and muscle function. When you get these nutrients from whole foods, you're not just getting a single note, you're experiencing the entire orchestra working in harmony. A supplement can play one sound, but a real meal performs the full symphony. Now, let's make this practical. I want to walk you through a simple morning routine, something easy enough to follow every day, without strict rules or complicated steps. This isn't about cutting things out. It's about creating rhythm, staying consistent, and nourishing your body the way it was meant to be nourished. Here's what I call the morning protocol, a daily rhythm that reminds your body, we're building today, not breaking down. The best part? It's simple, natural, and fits right into your existing habits. Step 1. Hydration. As soon as you wake up, have a full glass of water. During the night, your body loses fluid through breathing and metabolism, and even mild dehydration can slow circulation and leave you feeling tired. Water reawakens your digestive system, rehydrates every cell, and helps your body absorb nutrients efficiently. You can add a squeeze of lemon or a small pinch of mineral salt for a light electrolyte boost that also supports muscle function. Step 2. Protein. Aim for about 20 to 30 grams of protein first thing in the morning. This doesn't require a big meal. 2 pasture-raised eggs, a serving of Greek yogurt, or a simple protein shake are all excellent choices. Protein provides the amino acids your body uses to repair and rebuild muscle tissue. Having it early helps keep your blood sugar steady and your energy level balanced throughout the morning. Step 3. Vitamin B12. If you eat animal-based foods, your breakfast can naturally supply this. Salmon, eggs, or yogurt are great options. If you don't eat animal products, you can choose a methylcobalamin supplement, the form your body can use most effectively. Vitamin B12 helps activate your metabolism and keeps oxygen moving efficiently through your muscles. Combined with protein, it's like turning the key that starts your body's internal engine for the day. Step 4. Vitamin B6. Add foods like bananas, potatoes, or a small portion of chicken or tuna. Each of these steps works together, gently guiding your body towards strength, balance, and steady energy from the moment you wake up. Vitamin B6 helps your body turn the protein you eat into amino acids it can use right away. It also plays a key role in releasing stored glycogen from your muscles, giving you a steady flow of energy. Without enough B6, you might experience that mid-morning slump even after a healthy breakfast. But with it, your energy stays consistent, and your muscles work more efficiently throughout the day. Step 5 is healthy fats. A few slices of avocado, a drizzle of olive oil, or a small handful of nuts can make a big difference. These good fats help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins and keep your energy levels stable for hours. They also support brain function, joint flexibility, and hormone balance, all vital for healthy aging and muscle recovery. When you bring these 5 steps together, you're doing more than just having breakfast. You're creating a biological message that tells your body, today, we build, repair, and protect. At that moment, your body begins strengthening muscle at the cellular level and setting a positive rhythm for the rest of your day. Here's what this looks like in everyday life. A balanced breakfast could be 2 organic eggs cooked in olive oil, a small serving of smoked salmon, half an avocado, and 1 banana. That simple plate gives you protein, healthy fats, vitamin B12, and vitamin B6 all in one meal. If you prefer something lighter, a smoothie works beautifully. Blend unsweetened almond milk with a scoop of clean protein powder, 1 banana, and a spoonful of almond butter. Then, take your B12 supplement alongside it. Both meals give your body everything it needs to start building strength instead of breaking it down. What's amazing is how quickly the results show up. Within just a week, many people notice better energy and sharper focus. After 2 or 3 weeks, physical changes begin. Muscles feel firmer, posture improves, and fatigue fades away. That's not magic. That's simply your biology responding to nourishment given at the right time. This food-first approach does more than build muscle, it supports long-term vitality. Starting your mornings with balance helps stabilize metabolism, regulate blood sugar naturally, lower inflammation, and improve how your body absorbs nutrients throughout the day. You start to feel younger, not because of supplements or strict diets, but because your body is finally getting the kind of fuel it truly recognizes. Your breakfast becomes your most powerful daily medicine. Each morning, you have the choice to nourish yourself in a way that builds health from the inside out. Hydrate. Eat protein. Add your vitamins B12 and B6. Include healthy fats. And remind your body that it's time to grow stronger. Over time, these small, consistent choices create remarkable changes in your muscles, your energy, and even the way you age. Many people who follow this simple routine for just a month tell me they feel as if their body has woken up again. Movement feels easier, mornings feel lighter, and that's when you know your body's natural rhythm has returned to balance. Now that you understand how this morning routine works, let's take a closer look at why it's so much more effective than relying on supplements alone. You've probably seen countless advertisements promising stronger muscles, more energy, and faster recovery. The truth is, your body was never meant to receive nutrition in isolation. It was designed to absorb nutrients as part of a complete meal where vitamins, minerals, and enzymes work together in harmony. When you eat real food, you're not just feeding your stomach, you're nourishing your cells. Every natural food contains a blend of nutrients that communicate and cooperate with each other. Take eggs, for example. Their protein doesn't just provide amino acids, it also brings choline, selenium, and healthy fats that help your body absorb and use those amino acids effectively. Salmon offers vitamin B12 along with omega-3 fatty acids, which support healthy circulation and reduce inflammation in muscle tissue. Bananas supply vitamin B6 together with potassium, helping your nerves send clear signals that guide muscle contraction. That's what we mean by nutritional synergy, something no capsule can truly replicate. Supplements can be helpful when you need to correct a deficiency, but they're meant to support, not replace, a complete meal. Think of them as the fine-tuning, not the engine. When you eat whole foods, your body recognizes their natural structure, texture, and nutrient balance. That recognition triggers your digestive system to release the right enzymes, allowing vitamins like B12 and B6 to reach your bloodstream and fuel your muscles efficiently. A pill alone can't create that same internal response. Science backs this up. A study published in Clinical Nutrition found that adults who obtained nutrients from whole foods had higher absorption rates and stronger muscle responses than those who relied on isolated supplements. Another study in Nutrients showed that combining protein-rich foods with naturally occurring B vitamins improved strength and muscle recovery by nearly 30% within just 4 weeks. This is what happens when you give your body what it truly understands, not synthetic fragments, but complete, balanced nutrition. The principle is simple: food first, supplements second. Whole meals do far more than fill your stomach. They teach your body how to function at its best. They tell your cells, we have everything we need to grow stronger, repair, and stay energized. And when you build this rhythm into your mornings, the benefits multiply over time. Within the first week, many people notice clearer focus and steadier energy. By the third week, muscle tone and endurance begin to rise as your metabolism shifts toward building rather than breaking down. After a month, the changes go deeper. Mornings start to feel lighter, and you wake up ready to move. Your muscles feel supported, your energy feels balanced, and your whole body begins to work in sync. That's how longevity is built, not through restriction, but through rhythm. It's about feeding your body in alignment with its natural cycle. Each morning becomes a fresh opportunity to send the right message: build, restore, protect. And over time, those simple daily signals grow into lasting strength, clearer thinking, and a slower pace of aging. When I say that your breakfast is the most powerful medicine you have, I mean it sincerely. It's the one habit that shapes how your body performs, recovers, and ages every single day. You don't need complex routines or costly supplements to stay strong. What truly matters is consistency, choosing real food and eating it at the right time, in rhythm with your body's natural clock. So tomorrow morning, begin your day with intention. Drink a glass of water. Have some protein. Include vitamins B12 and B6, and add a source of healthy fat. Then move into your day knowing you've already done something remarkable. You've told your body to build, to repair, and to thrive. That's how true strength is created at any age. Not through luck or perfect genetics, but through small, thoughtful choices made each morning. When you give your body what it needs, it gives back an energy you can feel, strength you can see, and vitality you can live every single day. Before we finish, I want to leave you with one clear reminder. Vitamin D is essential, yes, but it was never meant to be the star of muscle growth or longevity. It acts as the signal, telling your body to begin building, but it can't complete that process alone. The true builders, the nutrients that turn that signal into strength, energy, and renewal, are vitamins B12 and B6. Together, they quietly support your body's repair systems, keeping you in a steady state of recovery and balance. When you pair these nutrients with a breakfast rich in protein, something powerful happens. Your body shifts from survival mode into growth mode. You stop breaking down muscle and begin building it again. Your energy becomes steadier. Your focus sharpens. You feel lighter, stronger, and more capable as the day goes on. This isn't about chasing another health trend or taking more pills. It's about understanding how your body truly works and supporting it the way nature intended. So, think of your breakfast not just as a meal, but as real medicine nourishment that works from the inside out. The simple act of drinking water when you wake up, eating around 20 grams of protein, and including B12, B6, and healthy fats can, over time, transform how your body performs. It's a small change with lasting rewards, and it's completely within your control. Try it tomorrow morning and simply notice how your body responds. Within a few days, you may feel more alert. Within a few weeks, stronger and more stable. And soon enough, you'll realize your body has been quietly rebuilding itself all along. It just needed the right start each day. If this message resonates with you, feel free to stay tuned for more weekly insights on how to support your strength, protect your energy, and age with vitality, all through simple, science-based habits. And remember, muscle isn't built in the gym alone. It's built in your kitchen, in the timing of your meals, and in the nutrients you choose every day. Your health isn't shaped by big moments, but by the quiet, consistent choices you make each morning. Choose well, and your body will thank you for the rest of your life.